Traigo también un Camaro y ropa de marca que también portamos. Empecé de cero batallando y miren ya lo que logré. Caídas un chingo, ya me he tropezado, me he quedado en cero. Mi pontaco traigo, gracias mis zancudas al pendiente, siempre ha de cuidarme. Si quieren saber quién es un hombre, no les diré. Tiene pinta de malandro.
What's up, guys? We're back with another video. Guys, it is Monday. It's a busy Monday today. I'm gonna show you a little bit of what we got going on. Now that we have a full-time cameraman, we can actually do little daily vlogs and show you a little bit more of what we got going on during the day. We got the Chevy SS that came in. It's a 6.2 cam and all that stuff, but it has a blown motor. It's knocking really bad. So we're gonna pull that motor out, see what's wrong with it, and then we're gonna talk to the customer and see what he wants to do with it. If he wants to refresh this motor, get a bigger motor. He was telling me something about a supercharger, so once we pull out the motor and see what hurts, we're gonna talk to the customer and give him ideas of what he can do and what's the best route for him. But I know he wants to put a supercharger on it. That's what we got going on right now. That motor's about to come out. We also got this 2017 Silverado in this morning. It is an 8L90 transmission. It is in for a transmission repair. We just scanned it, drove it. It's pretty jacked up. It drives pretty bad. Next, we took the oil pan off to check how the oil looks, and well, transmission fluid is not supposed to look like that. It's not supposed to be black, and it's not supposed to smell like this. I'm pretty sure I can smell it through the screen. It's not supposed to have all those shavings that it has in there, but it's full of metal shavings as well. We also got this 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee in as well with a jacked up transmission. So if y'all want to come over here again. We also did the same thing. We ran our diagnostics and everything, and we took off the oil pan. This is the Grand Cherokee's oil pan. That one's black. Yeah, I know y'all seen all that shaving. And then if you touch the magnets right here, every transmission pan is supposed to have a magnet. I know y'all seen that as well. That one is in for a rebuild as well. We do regular human being trucks as well. We don't just do performance transmissions and 406s and 480s. We do Ford, Dodge, Chevy. We do it all. If you come with me over here, this is all on a Monday. It's been a busy Monday today. I'm tired already. We got this Ford in. This one is a 6R80 transmission. This one's jacked up as well, but the customer actually brought his own transmission, so we're just gonna swap it in. Take out his and put the one he brought. We also got that Ford lining in there. That one has a jacked up transmission as well, so we are gonna be doing the transmission on that truck this week as well. So yeah, it's just a little bit of our Monday, what we got going on today, showing y'all what we got going on and what's gonna be the process of each truck. Now that my boy's here, we can probably even do reels of all of them and when we take them apart and everything. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. This is gonna be a daily vlog, but it might turn into a 2-day vlog. We'll see, because we're pretty busy right now. We're about to go do some errands, pick up some parts and stuff like that, but stay tuned for the ride. Maestro got the motor out there, says got it pulled out. So on this motor or this car, customer bought it. I don't know, I think it's from West Texas or North Texas. I don't know where he got it from. He said, I don't know where he just pumped gas and the car started knocking. He took it somewhere else and they told him it was the lifters. So I believe they did a lifter swap on it and stuff like that and a cam swap because the lifters messed up his original camera or whatever. So I guess when they put it back together, it turned on knocking again, like knocking harder or something. I'm not really sure. When it got here, it was knocking really bad. So now we took apart the motor. I guess whoever put the car back together, they didn't pay attention. So this bolt went in here. And as y'all can see right here, it's the exact match to right there. So this little bolt and then whatever the hell this is, I don't know what this is. This is not part of this. This looks like something else. I don't know what this is, but this has to be something else that was in there. So it basically jacked up all the piston and it messed up the head as well, the cylinder head. It happens, mistakes like this, it can happen to anybody. So that's the problem with the SS, why it was knocking. And then on the turbo truck, man, this guy, bro, he's lucky, man. The guys that don't shower are the luckiest ones. We thought the motor was jacked up because it was knocking even worse than this one. And now that we have the motor outside to, take it all apart because we were gonna put a 5.3 in it, we discovered that this rocker basically went to shit. The noise it was making, it did not sound like a rocker issue. I've broken rockers before and I've never had a knock that hard, but this is the issue, it's the rocker. The motor over here, we already took the oil pan and everything. We inspected the motor. The motor looks good. It does have Johnson lifters. Remember, this truck was bought like this with this motor, so it is a forged motor. It's a piston and rod motor. It has Johnson lifters. Has nice little things to it. So this motor is actually good. So right now we're gonna seal it up. We're gonna go get all new gaskets for it. LS9 gaskets, new oil pump. Basically just seal it up, give it a little refresh, and put it back into the truck because we are going racing this season. So this one's good news. So yeah, guys, that's what we got going on right now. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we got all the new gaskets for the turbo truck motor. Valley cover gasket, hater gaskets, oil pan gaskets, from timing cover set, water pump gasket. We got the new cam retainer plate, new cam bolts. We got a new Melin oil pump for it. Spark plugs, of course. You're supposed to always change spark plugs. We also got the Chi upgrade for the rockers. We're going to be putting another set of rockets with the Chi upgrade. And we got the brand new rear main seal. Guys, when y'all do a rear main seal swap, yes, you can go to O'Reilly or AutoZone. And yes, you can just buy the gasket and the little seal for like 30 bucks. But, man, this is GM. It's AC Delco. And it just spend an extra 30 bucks and, you know, it's just way better, you know. Comes with new bolts, the new cover and everything, you know, it's just better. This truck should be no oil leaks, no nothing. All new gaskets. We did get the LS9 gasket for the heads. We're gonna put back the heads right now, torque them down, and this truck should be on by the end of today, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is what you call same day service. You take apart a twin turbo truck, you take the motor out, you take it apart, you put it back together, then you put the motor back in, and then you put the twin turbo kit back in. Then the easy part, you just put the oil in. So guys, as I'm putting the oil in, we have an ocean underneath the truck because you know, this is raw videos. The drain's not hooked up. But yeah guys, so like I said, this truck was taken apart this morning at 9:45 a.m. and it is 7:45 or 7:41 and it's about to crank on. Same day service. This is not, how can I explain to you? This is not like a Cinderella. This is like a Fiona. This truck's a Fiona, you know? This is how this kit was. This is how it's gonna look. You know what I'm saying? This is not no fancy, you know, wiring, this, that. This is how this truck was. This is how it was purchased. So, you know, there's only so much you can do. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't look like all other builds that we do, but it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, the owner's calling me. Hey bro, you just dropped off your truck this morning, bro. Like, calm down. We'll call you next week when it's ready. Oh, you want it ready today? It's possible. We just gotta charge you an expedite fee. So guys, you know, we're in Texas. It's hot summer right now. Regardless, you cannot run antifreeze at the racetrack. If that radiator, the plastic radiator pops for whatever reason, you're gonna make a mess at the racetrack. You're gonna ruin it for everybody. So you're supposed to have water in your race vehicle at the racetrack. Remember, guys, only the best oil, BR1. We need a sponsor. All right, guys, moment of truth. This thing's a spaceship over here. Look, you gotta do the key forward. Then look, even with the key forward, there's no power. So then you gotta go pop, pop, pop. Like, I just hit all the buttons. I don't know what this was. Alright guys, we just wanted to show y'all that it is possible to take apart a whole truck and put it back together in one day and turn it on. Truck is on. We're just gonna try to make it some things look neat here and there because the truck does have wiring all over the place. But this truck does have a new set of injectors that it does need to get tuned for them. Tomorrow is gonna be going to the dyno over there with my boy Chris. He's gonna be tuning it, and stay tuned for that. We're gonna have another vlog coming for y'all. This is gonna be it for this video. We'll catch you on the next video. Vale verga. This is the continuation of the vlog of this week, okay? All right, guys. So we're right here in the office. I think it's 90% done already. Got everything already hooked up and everything. We got the mini split with the nice lighting. We got the trim. We got the doors. We got everything. We're just missing to hook up the cameras back up to the screen to make this look nice. And we're gonna be adding a bigger TV right there. Oh, and I ordered a badass beanbag so I can take a nap. And I ordered a badass couch. And that will complete the office. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. Yeah, you know? It's pretty good. It looks pretty good.
¿Qué opina, maestro?
No, se mira tu madre, bro. ¿Quién lo hizo esto?
Anyways, alright guys, so let's go to a continuation of this vlog because we got a lot of shit to do. We're already running late. We're about to leave out of town. Also guys, I know on the last vlog I said we went to the track with the OBS, but we didn't. I actually sold the OBS. So yeah, I think that truck's in Austin already, somewhere in Austin. But anyways guys, enough with the OBS talk before I get sad again. This SS that we're working with on Monday, we put the motor out and all that good stuff. Come over here so I can show y'all. You already see what happened to the piston. When they did the lifter swap or whatever, they left the bolt. So I guess they didn't pay attention or whatever, and the bolt went in there and fucked up the piston and the heads. And it has other weird metal shavings. Now that we took apart we took the oil pan off, we found some little pieces of the block, which I think is coming from this lifter sleeve right here, but it's towards the very, very, very bottom. But anyways, we did go ahead and order a new piston for the motor and everything. Since the heads did get damaged, the customer was like, man, fuck it, let me get some badass heads, let me get some good heads. These heads right here, they're from they're from Texas Speed, they're PRCs. This is a stock casting head, so it's not aftermarket casting, but they are poured and polished, upgraded valves and everything. They already come with dual springs. These are the Brawler Series LS3 heads. So for what they're worth, it's a piece of art. They're pretty nice, to be honest. So as I can see, badass CNC and everything. So this car is gonna be getting upgraded heads. It's also, I believe it had a stage 2 cam in it, which is this one. This cam we can just throw it away. But we also, so we're doing some upgraded heads on there and everything. We went with a bigger cam. We got all the new gaskets for it, head gaskets, some timing cover gaskets, lifter trays, new lifters. I also bought a new rod just because I wanted to put a new rod in the motor because, you know, why not? We also got the oil pump for the motor, new high pressure oil pump. We got the cam retainer plate. Basically all it's gonna get like a little refresh on new gaskets, oil pump, new cam. We did end up going, I'm not gonna say it's an F35 cam because it's not an F35 cam, but it's similar to a Texas Speed Stage 4. It's similar to it, but yeah. So this is gonna be the new camshaft. It's gonna be a pretty rowdy setup. This car also already has long tube headers and it has a fast intake. So it's pretty much gonna be a heads cam intake car. It's gonna be full bolt on. Me guessing on 85, this setup is probably gonna put down somewhere around the high 400s, maybe the 500s. It's kind of hot in this weather right now, so you know, it might not put the 500, but I think it is gonna be capable of putting 500 horsepower motor to the wheels. And I mean, it's
that you
it's a pretty simple setup. It's things you can get off the shelf, and like there's no fly cutting pistons or none of that stuff. It's gonna be stock pistons, and you know, it's gonna be a nice little setup. You know, the customer wanted to upgrade, and well, there you guys are. He's gonna have an upgrade. Guys, we are actually leaving today to that. We're actually running late already. We're supposed to leave since 11 a.m. It's 3 p.m. Uncle Juan's probably already getting there. We are going to Ferris, Texas, or Dallas, or whatever you want, Dallas area. We are going to be going to XRP to race for the Cinco de Mayo event. I know it's not Cinco de Mayo, it's the middle of summer, but their Cinco de Mayo event got canceled from my boys from KRT. Shout out to my boy Gustavo and Rody. So this was the rescheduled date they got in the middle of summer. So we are going to go over there today to race. There's a few categories today, but there's more categories tomorrow. It's a Friday and Saturday event. I wasn't gonna go, guys, because actually, fun fact, my birthday's today, but I'm getting old. I don't feel like partying. I don't feel like drinking no more. I don't like none of that stuff no more.
Cap.
I got I got more goals now, and drinking is not one of them. So I'm gonna go to the event. We're gonna go race. We're gonna get you some good content. But we're waiting for my boy Chapa actually to call me to go pick up my maroon truck, because we are taking my turbo truck. But I dropped it off last week to get some little touch-ups on it, because I kind of fucked it up with the trailer, the front bumper, and little shit like that, and it was really bugging me because I just painted it. But he called me right now that it's ready, that he's just washing it. So we're gonna hook up the trailer right now, go pick it up, and we're gonna head to Dallas for the weekend to race. Just wanted to give you a little update on some of the builds we got going on in the shop, and that's about it.